Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
Well, when the army of miniature monsters invade, we'll know how to beat them.
Size is nothing. A Rygar can ruin your day with one bite. The poison swells your brain.
Ah, that could explain Solus.
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
We come face to face to ogres all the time.
Who you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Tabinter, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Yeah, Ludrig and his ego.
You ever met Ludric?
Well...
Because he's been dead 300 years, living off the legend of one fluke arrow.
Oh. I just wanted to make you feel better.
My reward is showing these idiots how it's done.
Sounds like a fun read. I'm in.
You have to buy it first.
Where's the Gloom Howler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Makes sense. He'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Can a half-lion, half-eagle swim?
Don't know. Asan?
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right. I'll see you around.
I love his ears.
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weishaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the blighted dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weishaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
What?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
We've been through this already. You agreed to help me.
What did you think my help would look like, Rook? I need to know that you are prepared.
I've gotten a few of them to come around.
A few of them?
We've even got a Grey Warden on the team now. Davrin.
But the Grey Wardens as a whole still do not trust you yet, as I feared.
We're
Someone's
making
always slow to
progress.
trust.
When I asked why you should be
So
trusted to
sorry
lead
that
the
you said
fight,
you were leading the team
you said
because
that nobody else was
could.
doing it. That sufficed for me. But you will need more to convince the Grey Wardens. They see themselves as destined to lead this battle. You cannot defeat Elganan and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
I don't have to convince all of them. I just have to convince the first Warden.
Here's a
Or
punk.
remove him?
Enjoyable as that is to imagine, I doubt the rest of the Wardens would approve.
Did you know the Evanuris once numbered many more than those whose names survive in the Elven Pantheon? One warlord was particularly cruel. I sought to free his slaves, but so fearsome was his reputation that none would join me.
What did you do?
I made people laugh at him.
How did that help?
For 12 years. Every sound near him, from whispered pleas to shouted oaths to crackling fire, all became mocking laughter. His mind broke under the ridicule, and when he fell, his slaves rose up and joined me.
I doubt laughter is going to work on the first warden.
Yeah, I don't think
If
that's
not
gonna
that,
help
then
us,
what?
Solus.
All I can really do is keep trying to get through to them.
Have you ever ridden home in a wagon and felt the streets go from paved to dirt beneath the wheels? The horse is slow, and everything grows quiet as you're near home. What do you call that feeling?
I don't really have a word for it.
No, you do not. Elganon destroyed that emotion. He burned it from the mind of every living being. There were spirits of that feeling, just as there are spirits of joy, or fear, or despair. I begged them to fight.
What happened to them?
They waited too long. Without the emotion in this world to focus on, they faded until nothing remained. When you grow quiet, it is a part of your soul reaching for a feeling and finding emptiness. Because I failed.
I understand. I'm not going to fail.
How? What will you do?
I can't force the first warden to listen. I have to let the wardens try it their way.
And how many wardens will die before the first warden realizes his mistake?
I've done everything I can to reason with him.
What's
I
his
once
problem?
warned an elven village that Gillenane was coming and they were in danger. They would not listen. I had to watch as their bodies twisted, as their shrieks turned into the grunting of animals. Their eyes were the worst part. They were still aware. They knew what had been done to them.
So,
I gained little peace from knowing that I had tried to warn them. Is that what you hoped for?
No.
yes. Obviously.
I have to find a way to get through to them.
Then what will you do?
Whatever
You've
it
committed to
takes.
doing whatever you must to gain
Easily
the help
said.
of the wardens.
But it will have to be enough for now. You have answered my question, and I owe you an answer in return.
Yes. The old gods of Tevinter, the archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanuris.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanuris as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanuris until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
That's good, because it's red again. So, I don't know what's going on. It's annoying. Tell me of the dragon.
What can you tell me about the archdemons themselves?
Each is different, shaped by the whims and ego of its master. Elganon is the Lord of Tyranny. He would have ruled alone had Nathor not forced him to share power. Those who are strong, he molds into dictators themselves, with visions of godhood. Those who are weak, he crushes. His archdemon reflects him. It is huge, to feed his ego, the epitome of dragonkind, bent to his will.
Elganon sounds legitimately terrible.
He is cruelty and arrogance personified. All of the Evanuris were flawed, but he made all of them worse. By contrast, Gillenane was a servant of Andrew, whose skill at making monsters earned her promotion to the Evanuris. She is brilliant, ambitious, and unconstrained by anything you would understand as morality.
Cool.
In a kinder world, you would never need to see what she has done to her archdemon. In this world, I only hope you kill it quickly. In any event, the Evanuris will not be vulnerable until their archdemons are dead.
Awesome.
The old stories of the Tevinter gods have them whispering in the dreams of ancient magisters. How did they do that? If they were just tools of the elven gods?
The archdemons were once high dragons. The Evanuris bound them as a source of power. When I imprisoned the gods, their dragons remained free. That was my mistake.
How so?
I never bound a dragon to myself, for I believed that to enslave another creature was immoral. As such, I did not understand the power that connection gave. I thought the prison I had made was perfect. But their dragons were the conduit through which they spoke to dreaming minds.
It was dumb.
It says a lot about these talks that killing Archdemon is the easy part.
It will not be easy. But you are this world's only hope. I would not suggest this path if I did not believe you could succeed.
Oh, the god of lies believes in me.
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanuris are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Sounds easy.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanuris down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares.
Cool.
When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
Rook, Viago and I are visiting the new memorial. For those we've recently lost.
I understand the Mournwatch is always interested in these proceedings. You are welcome to join us.
Sure.
I would be honored to pay respects to your dead.
Sounds lovely.
We are not here to be formal. There have been enough funerals.
Did you know? I was just turning to say something to Air the other day. Before I remembered, she was no longer there.
Sad.
Fletcher.
I didn't know Chance for long, but he seemed like a good man.
Terrible taste in furniture. He always smothered everything in gold. I'll miss hearing him complaining that I complain about it.
The diamond, the entire city feels so empty. I wonder if it will ever not feel that way.
I'm only a visitor, but I don't think Treviso will stay down for long.
I'm told we are a charmingly stubborn people.
The Blight, that is the problem. But you did fight it back. If we did it once, we can do it again.
Let's
That's
hope
right.
there is something in that.
When did you get here?
A while ago, I was reading the letters. Messages for loved ones, prayers to the Maker. A few letters are to people I would have liked to know again.
Okay, I don't want to say mean things.
All these words for the dead. Do you believe anyone or anything sees them?
After I was captured by the Venatori, I would have said no. How could the Maker or any power permit what happened in that place? After all we have seen, I still don't know who, if anyone, hears our cries. But now, I hope they do.
Who else did you lose in Treviso? Other crows?
A few. Not all were crows. Some just lived daily lives in the city. Local merchants, people who put out the morning coffee as we headed to bed. After the ossuary, I wanted to walk by and see them again. As if I could return to where I left off.
Sad.
Is there anything else we should say?
I did mention this isn't formal.
But we should do something.
A toast, then. Something we promise the dead we will think about over drinks to come.
Those we lost, they'll never be forgotten.
Never is a long time. But let us try. The crows rule Antiva, and tonight we mourn with her.
Everyone suit up. All hands for this one.
Still can't believe it. They're attacking Weishaupt? The Warden's unprepared for that.
The gods are going straight for the throne. Unless we cut theirs first.
Just get me close enough.
You know what? Let's give him what he wants.
Whatever you do, make them pay.
I always collect.
Who gets to tell the first warden we're dropping in?
I was hoping to skip that part.
They got an alluvian in storage down in the vault. It was a gift from the Dalish.
Thanks,
Or
Dalish.
should go right to it. Probably. I think.
Let's get to it then. We sneak into Weishaupt, nice and quiet. No one sees us. We look around for Antoine and Evka.
Was there a plan after that?
Save Antoine and Evka.
Take out a god. End this today.
This must be the weaker god if we're doing it this soon. I feel like we just learned about the gods and now we're like going after him. You know?
This isn't the vault.
Oh crap. They moved the alluvian.
Or something goes horribly wrong, which I think is what's happening. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
It didn't break.
Then here.
Sorry. Catch up when you can.
Don't spawn outside. Good luck.
Archdemons attacking the north wall.
Signal a retreat. Fall back to the trap.
Can't see the signal fires through the smoke.
Try the horns.
The Archdemon's too loud.
No one's retreating.
There's no choice, sir. We're under siege. We have to fall back to the dragon trap.
Forget the trap. Send word to Commander Janos. Rally outside the wall.
Janos is dead.
Oh my god. Terrible idea.
Rook, what are you doing here?
Listen.
I'm here because you didn't listen. Now it's too late.
For you it is.
Better than what Janos got. What about all the other wardens?
Arrest them.
Whoa.
No, you need to listen to them. We are under attack by a god.
Do you hear yourself? There's no such thing. Stop finding excuses to be a coward. We'll stop the enemy outside the walls.
The enemy is outside the window.
Grey Wardens don't hide in our castle. I won't ask good soldiers to turn tail and run. We're an army of steel, holding back the blight. Order every blade out of Weishaupt.
We'll all die, sir.
That's an order, Warden.
I think he's concussed. I've made a sworn
Can't say
enemy
I
of the
didn't
first
try.
warden. Oops.
No! Listen to Rook. That's an order.
Oh, I've got
Okay,
some
Rook.
important.
I assume you have a plan.
This dragon trap. Tell me about it.
It was built 900 years ago to stop an archdemon, but
Get down! Where's the trap?
other side of the fortress, but it's never been used.
It only has to work once. Let's go!
Oh boy.
Rob! Get your asses in
Gosh.
here! We're coming! We're coming!
Run, Mila!
You're alive. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
If this door doesn't hold, all bets are off.
Then it better hold.
But what about the dragon trap?
The trap will work.
Thanks, buddy.
Take it from a blacksmith. You set it off and get out of the way.
Dad!
Mila!
I told you not to get lost.
Right. He was where
Hope
he was
she
supposed to
wasn't
be the
too
whole
much
time.
trouble.
Can we hire her?
You don't have enough gold.
The real problem is getting that dragon to land.
Lucanis, the dagger. I guarantee this'll get Gillinene's attention.
And then?
She sends the archdemon after me. We trap it, Davrin kills it, and Lucanis, you take your shot.
Just like that.
We fight to the end.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Is this one you can win?
Yep.
I mean to find out.
Right. Then let's do this.
Oh good, Evka's still
While
alive.
the wardens still listen to me.
Evka, you're alive.
She
The
lost a
Blight
lot
and
of
I
blood.
had a little disagreement. I'll rally the others. Someone decked the first warden and left me in charge.
Man, who would have done that?
I was practicing for an archdemon. Let's get to it.
I know a way to the trap.
And now, I die.
And now I die.
Hey, Gillenane! Come down here and fight!
The Dreadwolf's knife. Retrieve it!
Oh, crap.
Way too early to die.
Come on, come on.
Step in the trap! Be a good blighted dragon. Step in the trap. Oh, we hurt the cloud with the dagger. Yeah. We did it! None of you could do it, but we did it. Oh,
Tavrin.
Give a song
No,
a
no.
hook for me.
No, no, no.
Stand down, Warden.
Are you gonna do the first good thing?
My glory.
I thought we'd have to do this all by ourselves.
Watch and learn.
You crying? Your story's not over here, Davrin. Sorry, buddy. This guy needs to redeem a lot of things. So many redeeming things he needs to do. Just all of the redemption he needs. All of it. Now give it a kiss.
As supreme authority
He's
of
crying
Whitehall,
because we punched
I
him.
hereby declare this blight at an end.
Half end.
Racing heart, ragged breath, a waste of useful blood.
That's just even creepier in person. Oh no.
Lasso, headless, Galara.
Oh, she. Wait. I'm sorry, did she just use his heart to turn that dragon into water? Ew. Oh, it's worm.
The real archdemon.
What was the other one?
I'm the killer. Gilnenane's invulnerable until we do.
He already died. He just got back up.
Ew, what's that stuff? Put it on it. Snoop. That's what an actual archdemon looks like? That's disgusting.
Desperate plans, all for
Blocked.
What now?
We spooked Gillenane. Maybe she wants to talk.
She creepy. That's creepy. Is she creepy? Oh good, now it has two heads.
my creation has met.
She didn't want to talk, bro.
Oh, what is that? Oh, hello. don't know, you're putting a lot of power into this creepy serpent thing here. I don't know, I don't think you should put all your eggs in one basket, lady.
The heart's untouched. Avenge yourself.
That's right. I think it's time you left, Gillenane. You can't win this.
Jojo. Look at her, she's running away again. That's all she does is run away and hide. They do look like Trevor worms. Alright, which one is first? You are.
We're making it worse. Shooting the trap would be the easy part.
It's Gillenane's last stand. We can do this.
Return to me.
Out of arrows.
Consume their flesh. Shatter their bones.
Oh, I hate these things.
Come on, Luca. Do what you do. Nice work.
Looks to be like super strong.
Nice move.
I suppose that was all right.
Is that the best you got, Lucanus?
You will die here, quick or slow. There is no escape.
Harness.
We've almost got it. Be ready, Lucanus. Out.
Oh, sorry, buddy, cut you off. Ew. Ew.
Davrin, kill it.
Don't lick it. Wouldn't that kill him, though? Isn't that supposed to kill him?
Now, Lucanus, finish her.
With a dagger! Get the cloud lady. Oh. Did he just fail? He just failed. But he cut her face. She's mad. She's big mad.
Let's go.
Give me another shot.
Too late. Back to the Alluvian.
Man, I want wings.
Is it working?
I hope so.
Best odds all day.
Cute. You gotta stop taunting a god. She's weak. Yeah, we know we can hurt her, but I thought Davrin would die.
Evka sent word. Last of the civilians made it to Lavendel. Janos and his people held the line long enough for them to escape Weishaupt. And the wardens are in Lavendel too.
What's left of them, you mean? Over 1,000. That's how many fellow wardens I had. And now,
It's not your fault.
one god, one archdemon. That's all it took to nearly wipe out our entire order.
We'll make Gillenane pay. I think that's an appropriate
I promise you,
response.
Davrin. We'll make Gillenane pay. For every warden she killed, every child left alone, there will be a reckoning.
How? We all saw what she did. That's beyond our...
But we know we can hurt her.
We killed her archdemon, though. That's something, isn't
That's
it?
something.
That's an incredibly rare accomplishment.
Something even Solus couldn't do.
After it turned into a snake monster with too many heads. Are all blighted dragons gonna do that? I don't know how to fight that.
Well, at least we've made Gillenane mortal.
Mortal or immortal, Doesn't matter if we can't get close enough.
It's plot armor,
We had
my
our
bro.
shot at her, and we missed.
We did not miss.
Say what you mean, Davrin. I missed.
Nobody blames you for that,
But you
Lucanus.
didn't miss. We know we could
Yeah?
hurt her now.
Maybe I do. This crow has a demon inside him, right?
Now, that's not...
How do we know we can trust him? Maybe the demon pulled his punches.
Whoa.
Okay, hold on. Now we're getting...
And you, Warden? What about the blight that runs through your veins?
Jeez, guys, just take it
The
out and
same
measure, why
blight
don't
that
you?
chokes my city. The same blight that Gillenane commands so effortlessly.
Just a moment, please.
Enough. Hundreds of wardens died today. They gave their lives to stand against the gods. We owe it to them to carry on. Swing your blades to the enemy, not each other. We will honor their sacrifices by holding together in this fight.
We're all in agreement on that point, Rook. But the question remains, how? We barely survived against one of the gods.
I nearly had her.
Yeah, but we learned something.
Nearly. But spite is a creature of raw emotion. Your turmoil over what befell Treviso feeds him. Both of you vying for control. It's no wonder you missed such a rare opportunity.
I think we've all been distracted.
I've been preoccupied myself after discovering that hand of glory.
And I can't stop worrying about my new magic and what it means.
Exactly.
Or what the Venatori are up to in Docktown.
Until those problems are resolved, we will not be prepared to face the gods. A moment of inattention, a single lapse, could prove fatal. And the gods will allow no second chances.
He's right, Rook.
We can't afford to stumble. The gods will jump on that in a heartbeat. We
United
must
front.
be ready for them. That said, we need to find them first. Harding, can you
Time
send
for
word to
another
Evka?
round of
See if she has any
companion
arrested
quests.
scouts.
Scouts? Why?
The Darkspawn that attacked Weishaupt had to come from somewhere. I bet they'll be headed back there. Following them should at least put us on the gods' trail.
Got it.
As for the rest of...
Look, nothing against Emmerich. He's right about needing focus. But what happened at Weishaupt? That was more than a distraction.
So is what happened to Treviso. What the blight has done to the city, to its people.
Yeah, you guys are on the same side.
These are more than distractions, Rook.
Either way, we all need to step back, clear our heads.
No one said this was gonna be easy. Men.
So, how do you think that went?
Not great.
Davrin
We're all
was
divided.
still upset there at the end. That's his right, after the horrors at Weishaupt, but I hoped I'd gotten through to him.
They stopped fighting when you told them to. That's something.
Yeah, because we're
Emmerich is right, though.
scary. Just
Everyone on this
saying.
team has some kind of unfinished business hanging over their heads.
That's the danger in recruiting competent people. They bring more interesting and complicated problems along with them. So go help Rook. Support them. Solve those problems. And maybe start with Davrin and Lucanus.
Fair.
With Treviso and Weishaupt. They've got more in common than they did before.
True.
And the gods?
You've asked the Wardens to track them through the Darkspawn. That'll take time.
I should use that time to check in with the team. And then, I should go talk with Solus.
Better you than me. He'll want to know all about Gillenane, the Archdemon, and why you only stopped one of them.
He
You
caused
know,
this problem to begin with.
All
The
this
first and
talking
the
wears
second
me
time.
out. I'm going to take a nap. See you later, kid. Good luck.
Have good sleeps, Varric. Two people.
Oh, hi, Rook. Can I ask you a question? Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you're several lines ahead of me here. Let's start with me saying, hi, Bellara.
Hi, Bellara.
Okay. It's just, you know, the elf thing. We're fighting our gods. Our gods. It feels a little surreal, and I know surreal.
They're not good gods, though.
Yeah, it's an adjustment. Whole lot of elven customs are feeling kinda weird right now.
I'm worried about our people. Or more like how other people see us. Maybe people don't trust us. Maybe they shouldn't.
Our gods aren't us. We can't judge people by their rulers, especially if those rulers are tyrants. Elves haven't been like that for centuries.
That feels too easy. Like we're not taking responsibility. And I don't know, I feel guilty. Anytime I think about it, really.
So who's that helping?
Who's what helping?
Feeling guilty.
Well, no one, I guess, but then what should I do?
Man, we are smart.
It'd be easy to pretend that stories about the benevolent elven gods were true, but we know they weren't.
So what do we do to make up for them, I mean?
Be honest. About our history, but also about who we are now. We're more than our ancient past.
Is it that easy, though? Just being honest?
Honesty's hard work, but it's the right kind of work. It's important work.
Right. I get it. It's hard. All of it's hard. But I feel better. A little bit, anyways. Thanks for talking to me and listening to me.
Hey, anytime. It's what I'm here for.
Right. It's a good thing to be here for. See you later, Rook.
Yay, we made her feel better. Excuse me.
Lucanus, are you in here brooding?
Yes.
I'm fine.
Why?
That's not a no.
I had her. She should have never gotten away from me. This was our contract, Rook. I don't fail my contracts.
You didn't fail. I don't think you failed.
Just think how much more satisfying it'll be when you do take her down.
We cannot count on a second shot. I thought I still had this. Even with Treviso suffering, I thought I could still focus on what mattered. I need to work.
Gillenine was a giant face in the clouds, Lucanus. I asked you to stab a cloud.
And I missed the damn cloud.
No, you made her bleed.
My point is, that was impossible, and you still almost did it. That's not small.
I was distracted. That cannot happen again. I need to get my head on straight.
Whatever you need to do.
Have you been to talk to the others? Davrin, especially. I think everyone might have things to deal with now. It's been too long since I checked in with Viago. I should find out if things in Treviso are stable. If I need to return there, I'll let you know. I won't miss another chance to make things right.
Davrin? Davrin. About Weishaupt. Davrin, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I can't believe Weishaupt is gone. It's always been there, protecting the world.
Wasn't supposed to be like this. That's Renaud. Malmont. Anya. We used to argue. Who'd be the one to take an archdemon down? Who'd die so that others could live? Not sure any of us believed it'd actually happen.
When the moment came, you did the Wardens proud.
Did I? Because I'm still here. They're not.
There's no getting them back, but at least they died heroes.
And I should have joined them. A Grey Warden kills an Archdemon, they're supposed to die.
Who knows what happened? Maybe the gods changed things and the old
We've
rules
never
don't
had
apply.
a blighted archdemon before.
Why is being alive a problem?
Because I didn't expect to be here. Grey Wardens have an expiration. It pushed me.
There's more fight to go.
And if we manage to pull that off?
You'll do what you do best. Hunt monsters.
Plenty of people can do that. I'm talking purpose.
That is your purpose.
I feel like a blade sharpened all these years to confront the worst darkness in the world. And my blade struck true at Weishaupt. What now?
Well, you'll raise a song to create a world where the light outshines the darkness.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you. That will require a lot more gingerwort truffles.
That's more like it. Good to have you back.
Somebody has to feed his feathery butt.
You live to serve, my friend.
Guess we're stuck with each other, boy. No getting rid of me now. Someday I might actually know what that means.
While you sort that out, maybe you and Lucanus can try to bury the hatchet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a rough time of it too.
I know. That was an incredible shot he took at Gillenane.
Then tell him that. Because fighting each other won't help us defeat the gods.
But we've got help. The Wardens, Shadow Dragons, Crows, Veil Jumpers, we're all in this together.
We are. But they've all got their own problems. If we want their help, we have to help them first.
Is that a
Time to
plan
save the
I hear
world.
forming?
I think it could be. Thanks, Davrin.
Nev, that coffee in the kitchen. You made it?
Keen eye.
Did you boil it? If so, why?
I'm not picky. I got a cup and it does the job. That's all I ask.
I don't know where to go with this.
You've upset Lucanus.
Maybe that's how it's done in Minrathous.
Oh no. Give Lucanus credit. It's terrible.
Cool.
You need a stronger word for terrible.
So, what's the coffee for?
I've been looking into the threads.
The Minrathous crime syndicate.
Yeah. Smuggling, extortion, protection rackets. The threads have fingers in the lot. They stay out of slavery and they're decent about the rest, but something stirred them up. They've increased activity, changed their patterns. Docktown's in chaos. Remember Alec, the thread-selling charms? He wants to talk and he doesn't reach out for nothing.
Sounds fun.
You've got strange taste in fun.
So do you.
Bad habit.
Ready when you are. Though maybe Lucanus should make the coffee.
Probably helps your odds of survival.
Viango should taste this. Only thing worse than snake venom.
Oh.
Hey, am I interrupting?
Done in a sec. Morning ritual. The Darsam.
Those are the ropes people who follow the Qun wear.
We bind ourselves to remember who we are. Tie down the stuff that's too dangerous to leave loose. My mother made me do it every morning before breakfast.
Interesting.
I had big fingers. Used to take me forever. Avatosh. Shocker Toebra. Only a beast is confounded by knots. A girl masters herself and the Darsam.
Sounds like your mother was hard on you.
Nah.
I think your fingers are just perfect.
Yeah. So... Are you trying to have sex with me?
Wow. In my daydreams, this is where you lean over me and slap the wall.
Quick, think about us having sex.
I love how blunt she is.
So now we need to figure out if it's cash lock or Tom lock.
And those are...
Cash lock's just flirting. You look and make jokes and maybe think about him for fun. Tom lock is serious. Like you want to grab that and taste its neck right by the collarbone.
Damn,
which is it?
Tosh. Wait, don't make me make a decision.
Did you just smell me?
Yeah?
You can smell when someone is...
I have a really good sense of smell. Comes with the dragon stuff.
Well...
You still haven't answered the question.
I mean, I'm game.
So, which one was serious? There was something about tasting the neck?
Tomlock.
That's maybe where I'm at.
Good.
I get it, Vance.
Me too.
I get it.
So... wanna smell my neck again?
Oh, hey, Harding.
Rook, Tosh, glad I caught you both. The Grey Wardens found a cave that one of the blighted dragons uses as its lair.
Oh, good.
Where?
In the Hussberg wetlands. There's no sign of the dragon itself, though.
I should check it out. We need to know how different the blighted dragons really are. They might turn into something like Gilnenane's archdemon did. If there's a clue, I have to be ready.
The fall of Weishaupt reverberated across the Fade, as did the fall of an archdemon. But unless I am mistaken, both Elganan and Gillenane yet stand.
We took down Gilnenane's archdemon, but we weren't able to kill her.
And how are you doing?
Team.
Right now, I'm more concerned with how the team is doing.
They're having some
I expect their morale is shaken after what happened.
mental sensey situations.
They've spent a lot of time yelling at each other. Or me.
Not the worst outcome, all things considered. Properly focused, that anger can forge your team into a weapon keen enough to cut through any obstacle. You cannot stand against Elganan and Gillenane with logic. Those motivated by greed or self-interest will change alliances, but those who serve you with passion and loyalty will follow wherever you lead. Even to their deaths, if necessary.
Suck.
I'm not planning to order anyone to their deaths.
If you gain their loyalty, they will need no orders. They will volunteer.
I can't build these people up knowing I might have to send them to their deaths. There's always another option.
Perhaps you are right. Building your team is the best way to minimize the chance of such an order becoming necessary.
I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any suggestions on our next move against the gods?
If you oppose Elganan and Gillenane's minions, you will get your opportunity.
You think one of the Antam or Venatori commanders will help us find the gods?
Possibly. But more importantly, you will aggravate them. You rendered Gillenane mortal at Weishaupt. It is an embarrassment, an insult, neither she nor Elganan can ignore. If you continue to disrupt their plans, you will not need to track them down. They will come to you.
Cool.
You think I can goad the gods into making a mistake?
100%.
I have absolute faith in your ability to aggravate enemies who should know better than to underestimate you.
Like you did?
One final warning. You have survived a confrontation with Gillenane, which few still live to claim. But her power pales in comparison to Elganan's. If he takes the field himself, remember, in a fight such as ours, escaping to fight another day is a victory.
Right. He's stabbing the table.
This is ominous.
Biago found something.
Something bad, I take it.
Venatori have been sighted among the relief effort in Treviso. Zara's minions, perhaps. But Ilario is certain Zara is in Byrantium, and that any Venatori are another distraction.
What do you think?
I think I need to visit Treviso and find out for myself.
You don't have to face Treviso or Zara by yourself, Lucanus. You can count on me.
I can? That's good to know.
You should have known that this
All
whole
things
time,
considered,
bro.
I'd say I owe you a favor. Let me help.
You don't need to do this, but it will make for a smoother operation. The one advantage of chaos in Treviso is informants get desperate. It took an obscene amount of money, but I have a solid lead. Zara is in the chantry there.
Nice.
What's she doing in a chantry?
If she's there to pray, it won't save her from me. We only get one shot at this. We go when you're ready.